street food.
Welcome back, street foodies. We are hitting up Hui Min Jie, Xi'an's Muslim quarter, once again for some unique snacks. My wife Ashley is a bit selective when it comes to her snacks, so we started here. This Starbucks, by the way, is on the list of the 10 most interesting Starbuckses in the world. It's right between the bell tower and the drum tower, and some people were having a parade. It must have been a holiday, but I don't know what it was. That's kind of the life of an expat sometimes. Holidays sneak up on you, much like a pickpocket, so that often you do not even know you have been robbed of a workday. Speaking of celebrations, the best dumpling restaurant in the whole city is right here. It's located right above this Starbucks. It is so nice that I cannot actually afford to go there. However, if I get enough patrons on my show this season, I will not only visit the dumpling restaurant, I will video it and put it in an episode. It's some next level dumplings there, and to reach that level, I'm gonna need you to support the show. Visit Patreon to learn more. Or don't. I'm also down with cheap dumplings. It's all good. Hui Min Jie is a commercial area. If you wanna buy a watch, a belt buckle, a sword, or an Obama shirt,
you may have heard of Obamunism.
This is a street for you. But if you go to Hui Min Jie, or any night market for that matter, you're gonna probably have to barter for your merchandise.
I just saw some shoes. At our store they're 40 kwai. Down here by the drum tower they're 169 kwai. Shows you the inflation of a tourist spot. But that's why you gotta bargain. You can't let them get away with that.
So you're gonna wanna bear in mind these tips.
Street shopping with Ashley.
Number 1, half that piece.
See here behind me. We have some unsuspecting tourists with fat wallets. You should always start at half of what they first tell you. They say 60, you go 30. If you go too low, you've insulted them. But if you start at half of what they originally tell you, you're okay.
Number 2, act like you don't care.
If they won't budge and they're not going down enough, then you can say, 太贵了. And then you can walk away and they'll say, wait. If you walk away, they'll call you back. Don't worry. You should use that tactic. And you should look dissatisfied until they get to the price you want.
Number 3, shop around.
If you walk out on the street, not down the little corridor, you can get a good idea of what things actually cost because they have some fixed price stores.
One of my favorite things to buy at Hui Min Jie are these finger paintings. They don't use a brush, only their fingers. Sometimes they use the elbow for the big piece, they do the birds with the little fingernail, and they produce some of the most beautiful pictures of mountains, bamboo. On this particular trip, we were looking for a wedding gift for one of our friends. Ashley and I like this guy, so we didn't press him too hard for a bargain.
I got 3 of them for $145. They're originally $60 a piece. I could have gone lower, but I didn't want to push it.
We probably overpaid, but like I said, I really like this guy. My first giveaway this season will be one of these finger paintings. Again, visit Patreon to learn more. We were also on the market for some new watches for our girls.
She started at 30 for one. I said, and then she went to 55, and then she went to 50, and then I said 30, and but then she said, okay, 45.
Bargaining methods employed! You can also find weird stuff. We saw these camels, one of whom looked like he had drank from the wrong grail.
He chose poorly.
In addition to all the knickknacks, Hui Min Jie is also where you go to find snacks like this. Jabbering. In English they call this a Persimmon Pancake. Now I know it's not a pancake, but that's what they like to call anything that's kind of like a flat bread like this. It's a flattened persimmon stuffed with sugar and other goodness. Sometimes peanut filling, sometimes red bean. My favorite is black sesame. It is very sweet. It will instantly blast you to the sugar stratosphere, if you know what I'm saying. It is best when it's hot, not lukewarm. It starts to get like rubbery if it gets cold, and then you don't want that. How about a bonus snack?
The snack man is on the prowl.
Quail eggs on a stick. These are pretty cool. They have to use a special machine to make them. They crack the eggs in this little machine, which cracking quail eggs, by the way, is really hard. I tried to cook with them one time. Definitely not worth it. They lay a skewer down the middle, then they flip it when the time is right. They come out perfectly cooked every time. They're a little bland on their own, so they hook up some spice. Pretty legit. If you visit Hui Min Jie, there are a lot of snacks like this that are unique to the area. They're cheap, you don't want to miss them. Next week, my friend Edmund and I will visit one of the more famous stalls on the strip. Until then, eat it on the street, watch out for them parasites.
Street food. Street foodies, this week I want you to leave me a comment with your best bartering story. Tell me what you got Best comment gets my respect.